Let's imagine this. You enter your class and sit amidst people you've never met. You've always dreaded interaction, or maybe you can interact with others and simply want to communicate better. Talking to strangers can be intimidating, not because it's difficult, but because our brains are optimized for social fear and what others perceive of us. We picture awkward moments of silence, being judged or deserted. But what psychology has found goes against this. Humans are social beings by nature, and the act of conversation has been one of the oldest ways for us to survive. Being social isn't about becoming something else. It's about understanding the way we really interact. Therefore, speaking with strangers is not an art, rather it's something you learn. Why we fear communication. One explanation could be that, although it is generally enjoyable, people think that talking to strangers will be stilted, awkward, and unpleasant. It is true that people are skeptical about the value of moments of connection with new people. However, research shows that talking to strangers is actually beneficial to people, and sometimes even more than they expect. However, people still fear that they and their conversation partner will not enjoy the conversation. We call this people's fear about the enjoyment of the conversation. People might also refrain from talking to a stranger because they are afraid that the other person will not like them or be interested in talking to them. Moreover, a third reason could be that people think that they lack the skills necessary for approaching a stranger. They do not even know how to initiate a conversation, keep it going without awkward silences, or end it when necessary or desired. So, how do we approach someone? Be likable. Be calm, warm, relaxed, and authentic. These are the qualities of a likable individual. Simulate conversations. If you're not sure, ask questions about the person to yourself in your head, obviously. This pulls your focus on the things in and around you as opposed to being locked inside your head. Introduction. Make a first impression. Be sure that you remain calm, warm, and relaxed when you make this statement. If you do, it gives the sense of authenticity. Show you like them. This can be achieved through displaying your comfort around them, laughing at their jokes, remembering the things that they say. Be curious. Instead of, "How are you?" ask something about them, something they are doing, or something around the two of you. "How are you?" will give you no information to work with except good. Alternatives to initiate convos. Ask them for help. This will give you a good excuse to talk to them. You can do this by asking them for advice, asking them for a favor, or asking them for something that belongs to them. Example, can I borrow a pencil? Be a good listener. Once you manage to get this person talking, you must make sure that you hear everything they say. This will give you some ideas in case you do not know what to say next. Example, your professor got on your nerves. What happened? Match their tone. This enables me to be more in sync, therefore more easier to talk to. Also applies when it comes to a serious talk. If it is, don't stray away. Just go with the flow. When conversation starts, ask a personal one concerning the issue. Just not too personal, only one concerning their views or feelings on the matter at the time. This is so you can establish an improved relationship and thus purely for an emotional as opposed to factual reason. Example, how was school like for you? Use you. You is a very strong word and can stimulate the brains of people. This will make them talkative. Their name is another strong word that will stimulate the brains of people. After interacting with somebody, remind yourself that it is likely that none of these people will be thinking about their interaction with you at the end of the day. They might have hundreds of small interactions with people, and if you are awkward, the truth is they probably don't really care at all, and they will just move on with their day. If your thoughts are telling you somebody is avoiding you for a certain reason, remind yourself that your thoughts actually do not know why somebody didn't talk to you. Try not to assume it's because you are awkward. You simply don't know the reason, so why make yourself feel bad about it? Be confident knowing that if you have an awkward conversation, it probably happens all the time to the other person. Just let it go.